what I like about badminton horse trials. It's amazing. You don't see an event like it anywhere else in the world. It's special.
There's something pretty magical about going to badminton, especially getting all your stuff ready, packing the trunks, and then finally getting the horses on the truck. I arrive on a Tuesday to try and get the horses here nice and settled, set everything up, set the stables already, and then ready for the riders to arrive on Wednesday morning for trot up on Wednesday afternoon. It can get a bit stressful doing our job. Obviously, we always want to make sure our horses are turned out 100%, making sure they look really beautiful and making sure they're on point, ready for the riders. And especially like cross-country day, we all just want our horses to come home safe and sound. And then we have a busy night Saturday night, making sure all the horses are really good and sound for trot up Sunday morning, which is probably my most stressful part of the week, because it involves a lot of work and just making sure that your horses are all sound and ready to jump on Sunday afternoon.
So before the dressage, it varies a little bit horse to horse, but basically just try and keep them as chilled as they can be. Mark would normally do a light session in the morning, like flat work or a little hack around, and then obviously I get them clean, get them platted, and get them ready for the ring. So after dressage, I guess kind of just undo everything that I've spent all day doing. So take out the plats, wash the horses off, get them comfortable, take out the studs, and then let them chill, give them a nice graze, and just get them happy for the night, ready for cross country. Most of the 3 days we normally do like a groom's course walk. So it's normally after work, the beginning of the week when we've got a little bit more time. It's really interesting to see what the horses are going to jump. It's good, if we hear the riders talking about the course or a particular question on the course that they're sort of discussing options, we know what they're talking about. We have a vague idea where the horse is going to go in case we do have to go out on course for any problems.
So before cross country, we just make sure that the horses are in the best shape possible to go out. We make sure they're in excellent health and eating and drinking well and feeling at their best. Although it's almost a 12-minute cross-country track here at Badminton, the Kiwi riders are so professional and have so much knowledge about fitness that their horses are all exceptionally fit. So generally speaking, the fitter the horse, the easier that does make my job after cross-country.
Oh my God, she was amazing. Absolutely incredible for Ginny to come over here and come around her first badminton clear. It's quite an intense time for us, all the people on the ground. We're running, our nerves are there, everything's all go. Till she comes through those finish flags, getting everything off, cooling them down, and then it's a buzz.
After cross country, our job is to help them recover, make sure they're fully hydrated, and if they have any nicks or wounds, then we look at those and check those out, and just basically make sure that they have the best chance to recover and come out feeling fresh on Sunday morning for show jumping. The grooms and the farrier and the physio and myself all work for most of the evening, just checking in on the horses and helping them so that they can potentially be up to their best to perform on Sunday in the show jumping. For sure, they do, after 12 minutes of galloping, they do get tired, but they're incredible athletes, and their ability to recover when they're in peak fitness is very exceptional.
From a farrier's point of view, shoeing the horses, everything that we're involved with was shod sort of 10 days ago, so they're all up and ready to go. And then This time of the year we try and make as little changes as possible. So a few horses we would have changed out of some shoes to run cross country into their cross country shoes, and then we'll put them back after they're finished in the cross country back into their shoes for the show jumping on the final day. Being part of Team New Zealand is pretty awesome. It's pretty special for a New Zealander to be involved in a team for your own country competing at a high level. And it doesn't really matter whether it's Badminton, Burley, World Games, Olympics, it's still the same sort of driver behind us from the sport group. We all want New Zealanders to do well, and so as a New Zealander it's even more special to be part of Team New Zealand because you want them to do well. We're a very small country and we punch above our weight when it comes to eventing, and I think it's a real special group to be involved in, and very, very fortunate a lot of the time to be involved in it.
Sunday morning we get up really early. This morning we got up about 5:30. And that's just to get in the stables, check the horses, get them ready, and then wait for the riders to come and the vets and the farrier. Then we start getting them all platted up and looking pretty. After the trot-up we start packing up, getting prepared and trying to get as ready as possible in the stables to then move forward to the show jumping. Sometimes they like to go for a nice quiet hack before the show jumping. And then we just take them back, relax, graze them quite a long time just to get them nice and relaxed. And then once we get to the show jumping, we're there to help the riders with the fences, and we have our big backpacks on, which then we have got everything in there that they might possibly want or need. Yeah, we're just there on hand and helping them and putting out the fences and telling them how long they've got to go till they've got to get in the ring. It's the last phase. We're always a little bit nervous, and as us as grooms we get very on edge and nervous that we just hope the horses goes well, and we're always hoping for a really good result at the end of the day.
The horse health team is so integral to our success and our performance. This week here at Badminton, you know, what the public see is sort of the accumulation of a lot of hard work, months of preparation, but it's almost a bit like baking a cake. Do you know what I mean? There's so many ingredients that go into it, and that is the guys behind the scenes. We've got a phenomenal head girl in Lucy Miles, backed up this week by Holly Fitzgerald. The vet, Christiana Ober, physio, Alice Dorman, our dedicated farrier, Andrew Nichols. Without all of those guys, the trainers, these results simply wouldn't be possible. So we're hugely indebted to them, and without them it quite simply we wouldn't be here sharing the success that we have.
Once the event's all done and we're all packed up, heading home, horses are put out in the field if it's a beautiful night, or they're put back into their stable, and then we unpack the lorry, we get everything cleaned up, washing on, and then we come out the next day and it's all go again ready for the next event.